Hey everybody, it's the program on TV once again.
Yeah.
Hey Carl.
Hello.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
The realest day ever.
If there was ever a realist day.
If
there
there
was ever a realist day.
It would be Tuesdays.
It would be, yeah.
Here we are on the couch once again. You do it once a day, and we come here and we sit and we talk and we think and we pontificate and we use time. You know, maybe
constructive manners. Yeah.
Like maybe most of the time is using you, and you walk through your time, and you have to do things. You have to get places, and you have things, and then you're like, oh, you're trying to complete the thing. But here, we have this time. We've set this time up so that it's our time. This hour is our time. We're using this time, so it's like the go. Everything's go all the time. But for this hour, let's.
Well, it's some of your time as well. If you want to visit that website or call that number.
Go. Let's say. Now. We're living now in the now, not later. Not trying to get anywhere. Not trying to do things like that. We're just doing now. We're doing our now. We're doing our me time here and now, and not later. Yeah? Huh? Yeah?
Okay.
How are you doing today? You already said that. What did you see on the streets today?
Well, so I was, I helped friends of mine move to Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
And in the conversation that I was having on Sunday, it's like, oh, but what about, I'll call him
Bruce?
Don.
Yeah, not Bruce. Somebody else? Don? Bruce?
Yeah, yeah. So
Ron John?
Yeah. What about Ron John? And Ron John has no computer himself. He visits the library a lot, and so I'm just like, oh wow, okay, yeah, I could probably give Ron John. I've had this Windows 7 laptop at my apartment since I guess this last Christmas, and it's been a while trying to find a new home for this laptop, but I.
Is the one you asked your parents to get you because you wanted a Windows laptop, and you're like, I need a laptop, another laptop. No, this is the one that's not enough. I need a second Windows laptop.
No. This one was a Dell Latitude, and the Dell Latitude is like it's like it was originally, I guess, made for corporate or business.
Meetings?
Well, uses. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if this is common with all Microsoft like laptops. I guess it isn't. The aspect ratio of this was really wide or really like narrow or something. But it was like not at a aspect ratio of like 900 by 600 or 1024 by 768 or something like that. I mean, that's what the resolution said on the you could set the resolution on displays, part of the control panel, but Anyway, yeah. I was given this laptop through like UPS or FedEx or whatever it was, from a friend, and it's a laptop that is really underpowered. I was needing to like scale back all of the niceties of like there's two different settings that you could do for Windows in terms of like having a start menu that like is like this circle that like of aqua and has like the four color Windows logo, or you could have something that is reminiscent of, I guess, Windows NT 4.0, in that, you know, you got like the gray, you know, like minimize and close boxes, and just like a solid blue line at the top of the screen, and the I guess the taskbar is just gray. I needed to make the taskbar I guess gray in order to put less load on the processor.
The color taskbar gives the load?
Well, I seem to think that it did.
It's easier to display gray than color.
Right. Well,
how much easier? Just slightly, probably.
Well, just slightly, but for the user that I I don't know, I forgot what I call him, so I'll call him now Billy Bob. Not on you know, something against Billy Bob Thornton. I guess he's a good person to himself, but you know, just for anonymity's sake, well, maybe I should have used Bruce as anonymous, maybe a little bit as well. I don't know. Anyway, never mind that.
I thought Bruce was a fake name. It's not. Or is it a fake name, like double fake? Because you said it was fake. You're like, let's just call him Bruce. Is that his actual name, or was it a decoy, like double decoy? Like
the triple decoy. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, the person that Billy Bob is like.
Wait, Ron John?
Ron John. He's like kind of.
Too many code names. I'm not sure who you're talking about anymore.
Oh God. It's all right. Anyway, the laptop.
Code name Ron John. The laptop name is John. What?
Ron John was you know this person that really does not really require lots of flash and whatever. He just wants something that could potentially work, and surely, you know, if anything comes my way, a 6 months time or a year's time, that I can give him a laptop that is nice, that it's not at all like Windows 7 is right now, in that you need to wait like 2 or 5 seconds or whatever for all of the control menu items to show up after you hover over the control panel part of the start menu. I will certainly, you know, grant him another toy for him to kind of play with in the future. So, but yeah, this laptop is kind of underpowered, or the Well, yeah, or the operating systems, you know, I mean, just like the web is just like so overpowering or whatever. So I was with him at Timberland Library today to demonstrate to him, you know, that the Wi-Fi networking is really easy. You know, there's no really problem in getting to onto Wi-Fi at all. Um, yeah. We put a ad blocker on the on Chrome, I believe it was. Chrome and Firefox had differences in giving a visual sense to the Ron John about what the web looks like, and I think that he favored Chrome a little bit better, or Chrome was just somehow snappier, maybe. So we installed Ad Blocker Plus, and he's able to, I guess, surf the web with less advertising, certainly through YouTube.com. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I did. So I told my the therapist about this. You know, after I went to socialization / lunch group at CRC, and been talking to my friend a little bit, this person, Ron John, and then this therapist of mine that was Jennifer's at one point, she wanted to know what is a good resource for autism, and I'm like, oh, wow. I guess I can answer this question.
Doesn't she know the answer to that?
Well, she wanted to know my perspective, Kenny.
Oh.
So my perspective was, wait a minute. I did see a movie called Autism in Love. I actually kind of encouraged Bird, hey, let's go check it out. But this last Tuesday, I was like up until like maybe 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever. I don't know, some unforsaken God crazy amount of time that it was just like, Carl, go to bed, Carl, or I'm going to bed finally after playing phone games and whatnot. So Bird and I was not able to go up to Tacoma to watch Autism in Love. But when I saw this, I was like, hey, wait a minute, that kind of reminds me of Dan Dobler. And all these other kinds of things, you know, telltale signs, what I've seen out there in the world about autism. And all these parents and whatnot trying to gain services or gain understanding for their children that is potentially on the autism spectrum, to be somehow worried that these people might, you know, pick up a gun one day and start shooting people.
What?
Because that's what's going on, you know.
Oh, don't do that, yeah.
Yeah, there are people that are, I guess, maybe on the spectrum, and they're, you know, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but like, oh, this shooter, he had autism, and I'm just like, whatever. So,
I didn't hear about that.
well, as I carried on through this experience of this hour-long therapy with a therapist, I was like, well, I have shared on the program of my interest in getting some sort of TV program on TCTV and whatnot. And that, along with having people to kind of, see that for themselves what autism is or what autism isn't. That I'm kind of was, almost like faced with some sort of like, wow, maybe I could have, instead of like a group at Evergreen State College that I kind of co-facilitate, maybe we could also have kind of like a, an hour-long discussion about, I don't know, something that's not really close to anyone, like, for example, Christmas or driving on roadways or whatever, and have that filmed at TCTV, and for that to be another show. And so I have to, of course, ask all the different people that, are associated with me or that I know that would, have an interest in doing that. Whether or not that happens in the future is kind of up to other people, but at least I can put up the dandelion seed and see what happens from there.
Yeah.
And so that's another interesting resource that, could potentially happen in the future, whatever, about being, have other people, say, oh yeah, wow, autism may not be all that bad of a thing at all anyway, just as long as everyone is, understood and validated, and, it's like,
yeah. Well,
don't reject me, because I'm weird or whatever, Please accept me back, girlfriend, or whatever, or I don't know.
You could try it out here.
Yeah, well,
if you need a trial place, then we do this all the time. You could just do a trial episode just on the program, then we could have a it's like autism themed day or whatever.
Well, I don't want to invade the program. We're doing lots of interesting discussions on the program here, and it's like late at night, and I don't know.
daytime and no misconceptions.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and so I definitely would rather want to have like camera operators and just be like
fancy time, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
In one sense or another, just so that things can people would be able to see on camera more directly. I mean, not that this isn't direct, but I mean it's more direct on the width of the couch rather than the length of the face. But whatever.
Yeah, close-ups.
Well, not super close-ups.
Whoa!
Yeah. Are we trying to do Wayne's World again?
You can be the face of autism.
Well, not that I want to be, but I just, it's like...
look at this face.
Well, yeah. Sure. So, anyway, then it's like got all this, good idea flowing through my...
I encourage that.
Flowing through, yeah, good idea.
When are you going to start doing that? What is it going to be scripted or?
No, it's not really going to be scripted. It's going to be more. People are going to talk more about their experience or whatever.
Semi-scripted.
Kind of from the gut or whatever. But I'm not going to start it until like November or December when I get people are like I have to vet whether or not somebody wants to get on the program and then after that, have an hour-long program, chat about it, and I guess maybe it'll be something that would be on TCTV every month, like the artistic thing that I was talking about, like maybe a week and a half ago or earlier, that TCTV's video canvas is what I'm going to call this one, and that's going to just be like airing potentially during early mornings on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Well, it sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
Well, I'm not trying to develop an enterprise. I just want
What's it going to be called?
Well,
Autism Now?
Maybe
the face of autism, or the faces.
Well, maybe Autism Socialization Hour. I'm not sure, but anyway,
the many faces.
TCTV's video canvas is kind of like a inspiration that I had from.
Look at me. Get that sign?
Well,
like your sign?
Yeah, no. I had watched Night Flight during the early part of the Reagan years, I think. Maybe it's 94, 92, or no, Clinton. I'm sorry, Clinton years, because 92 was when Clinton was elected, and I was watching some of this stuff. And some of it was like using like Reagan's voice or whatever, and I was like, Reagan, he's not in office anymore. That's like 8 or 10 years old, or whatever, or even more, and so only through doing research on the web, like 20 years later or 30 years later. However long it's been, it's like it kind of makes sense what Night Flight on the USA Network really was, about. I only saw it on syndication on King TV during the same, I guess, hours that it would be playing. Maybe it was every night on the USA Network. I'm not sure. Night Flight.
What was Night Flight about? I don't remember. I never heard of that before.
Night Flight was kind of like an avant-garde, I guess, counterculture animation. They had claymation. They had stop-motion photography. They had lots of different things. Some was kind of crass. Some of it looked like that it could have come from that kind of weird animation of the movies like of Heavy Metal. Have you seen that kind of like adult themed animation? It's everything was kind of stitched together by a number of different people. There was even someone like he was doing interviews with people, and this person had I guess bandages on his face from maybe too close on shaving or whatever. So you usually put like a tissue paper on a part that's bleeding, but you don't forget about it. But apparently this guy, I can't remember his name, but it's like, anyway, this Night Flight was kind of like the inspiration for me to get this computer software that does rotoscoping in whatever style that I want to do it in. So like one theme can be like using it as oil paint, and another could be using as gouache paint or watercolor and whatnot. Yeah, watercolor wash, and it would be like these different kind of animation techniques or whatever to kind of tell a story. So I'm greatly encouraged by all of that kind of stuff. And so after that, after all that idea and thinking about it and kind of somewhat planning about it with my therapist, although I guess maybe I've been planning about it for like a number of years. I just never knew that I was doing it until, when I arrive at this moment, that, okay, I'm going to rather use my car again. I'll just walk to downtown, and here I am right now on the program after walking. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I just been kind of like off on the walking rails and just not being focused to...
Oh, yeah, you got to walk.
Yeah.
It's good for you, and that's what you wanted to do every time. I thought you were going to be walking.
Yeah, I have been. Or I wanted to do that, but, then I got off track and wanted to be on my phone more than be in support groups, which is kind of somewhat insane, I guess, a little bit, but it's all good, I think.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's call Freddie the producer. Let's see if the phones work. Probably get to playing the dice game pretty soon, too.
Yeah.
Ring ding, Freddie. Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. We're calling you. You can call us back. You probably have 20, 30 minutes. Please, how's the picture going? We're about to play the dice game. Maybe. Is something going on over there? Or I got a fixed background camera. What was that noise?
Oh, I'm not sure, but there were kind of emergency vehicles that were kind of driving through here, and
really?
I was like, yeah. So within the last hour of me coming into the studio, I got here maybe around 6:30.
Emergency.
Yeah. So I was like thinking about the various times that there was an emergency, like that one time that we were on the program, and that I was like, well, I guess I gotta check out that Thurston County scanner page, but yeah, I have not done that yet. It's like whenever I'm like focused on something else, then my mind just is not focused on time or whatever. It's just kind of somewhat weird, but I'm sure
on time.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that anytime you got all these different emergency vehicles going somewhere, that they're probably doing their job. I just not.
Well, what else would they be doing? Just like flashing the lights and going on a joyride because everybody would get out of the way?
Yeah. As they run to McDonald's or whatever, I don't know.
Really, really hungry, like almost emergency level hungry. 5. I lost. Carl lost 2. We both lost. It's okay. We still have 3,000 points to go. So
right.
We really lost for 200, 500 out of a possible 3,000. So only 500. Yeah. Autism Today with Carl.
Well, I don't really want to put my face on it, but.
Oh. I thought it was literally going to be about your face, though. Wasn't it like be like? I thought you're the face of autism now.
Well, I just wanted to have a little bit more.
It's not going to be like Looney Tunes where it's like, wow, wow, it's just your face like, Carl talks about autism.
I wanted to have more cutscenes and more dynamic than here in the studio. And,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's hard work.
Well, some people with autism, maybe they don't want to be listening to Mr. Ginsu, but, you know, me, I don't really care. Swearing is just another four-lettered word to me.
Good. Speaking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Kenny.
Yeah?
Carl.
What?
Dan.
Nope.
What you want, bro?
Freddie.
Nope.
Mandy.
Nope.
I got a question for you.
Oh, God. Okay,
what
so just Carl.
Fuck over.
Okay, I'm not
and Bird. What's going down, motherfucker?
I'm not sure.
I just thought I'd come down here to the old Honda dealership. My mom's got a recall on her van. So they're replacing the bullshit on the freaking old airbags.
That sounds terrible.
And I'm sitting here in the sunshine, bored out of my fucking gourd. So I figured I'd motherfucking call you. Say, what the fuck? What the fuck's going down,
Are we entertaining you?
Oh, motherfucker. Went over to Jiffy Lube for her, got her oil changed. Now I'm over here. Then some sort of fucking 4426 or something code come up on her radio. So the Honda radio,
at Jiffy
when
Lube?
the code comes up,
what?
This guy over here says it costs $100 motherfucking dollars to pull that radio out just to see if there's a code on the back of the radio.
What?
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Fuck the hell off.
What do you need the code for? Can't you make up a code?
Fuck off. $100 fucking dollars to pull a radio, kiss my fucking ass. That ain't fucking happening on this planet in this life fucking time.
I don't want to kiss ass today.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'll be fucking going and buying her a aftermarket radio, yanking that fuck, putting a drill in that fucking radio and yanking it.
Yeah, what do you need the code again for?
And
what?
Hello.
Put a radio that don't have no codes in it.
Radio code?
Motherfuckers. Where the fuck do they think they get off? We'll try that.
If you want codes, you can always go to the supermarket.
Hey, I don't know
what
if
there's not a code on the back?
Code?
We just wait for that fucking $100? Fuck the hell off.
Oh, no, Carlito's.
That's all I got to say about that. But
well, that was short.
I did talk to my doctor, one of my doctors. I talked to a different doctor, not the one that fucking made me,
Oh, is that? No. Mr. Giza got timed out. I think Carlito is gone again. Carlito, you're only here for a day. What happened? The last Carlito lasted for so long. I think that was a fluke. I don't think Carlitos usually last that long.
So that is a code, Mr. Ginsu.
I think it's more likely that they just go away like this one did, and not like the last one did. I don't think we'll ever have a long-lasting one like Carlito.
Or Carlito number 6 or whatever it was.
Yeah, well that was number 1. This is number 2, and I don't think any other ones are gonna last long. Because Carlito number 1 lasted for like 2 months.
You stole my heart.
What, Carlito?
Yeah.
Carlito, my heart.
So what kind of code is Mr. Ginsu really trying to obtain?
I don't know. Maybe we can find out if he can hear us. I'm gonna call him. 28400-14992.
Okay, is your reception any better today, motherfuckers?
Is it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Dr. Doolittle, I can hear you too.
Oh, good, it's all working then. What's this code? Why is there a code on the radio?
Well, that's hard to say. It all depends on if he does a lot or does a little.
Okay.
What do you need the code for?
You know.
No, I don't know.
We can't tell everybody the fucking code. Otherwise, whenever you get the drugs, then the wrong person might pay for them or the wrong person gets paid.
Okay, time to put on your tinfoil hat, I guess.
The code's on the back of the radio?
Fucking A, you exactly get it then. Okay, I know.
There's codes about drugs on the back of your mother's car ran radio?
Yep. At the dealership.
Okay.
Did that work out? Did they fix the airbags and whatever?
Well, there was a recall on the airbag system, I guess. So they fixed that. And then the guy comes up and tells me, "Hey, what's this up with this SRS light on your freaking dashboard?" I'm like, "Well, when I got here, there weren't no lights on the dashboard." Okay.
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 Fuck off. Well, when I left, there weren't no lights on the dashboard neither.
So he turned.
They come up telling me it was going to cost extra to have that lights turned off, and I better go fucking check out that fucking airbag system.
He was trying to rip you off, you think? Maybe.
No.
Oh.
It's just they made a mistake by telling me that the light was on, and I'm like, no, the light weren't on. Better fix it.
Was it ever on?
Pardon?
The light was never on.
No. Well, it may have been whenever he come and told me that the light was on.
Uh-huh.
He said, well, the guy in the shop said the light was on. And I'm like, yeah, after he disconnected the airbags, then the light was on. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, but then they reconnected it and it turned off?
Yeah, pretty much. Then they went and reconnected, drove around, roundy pounded it out in the dirt over there, and then came back, washed it, and then fucking gave it back to me.
Hey, it's called magic.
So they weren't trying to rip you off, they made a genuine mistake, you think, huh?
Magic.
I believe they made a genuine mistake by talking to me about the fucking light on the dashboard, yes. Because I told him, you know, there ain't, because I went in there just to turn off the fucking change oil light. I said, how do you turn this fucker off? So he went out there and he shut the fucking thing off for me. And I would bitch about any fucking light on the dashboard, and I was bitching about the radio, and I wasn't bitching about no other lights on the dashboard. So if I'm bitching about the radio and I'm not bitching about lights on the dashboard, well, there weren't no fucking lights on.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the radio?
It's got a code on it.
Well, I still don't. ABC 123. What?
Yeah. What's this code? I don't.
No, it says 4462. I think is what the code says. It says code 4462.
What does that bag say?
I don't know. Is it anti-theft thing? Somebody got in there and stuck a Christian fucking CD in there. It says, no, we don't like to play Christian CDs. I don't fucking know. And my mom's pissed off, and he says, oh, it's $100 to take that fucker out and look for the code to fix it.
What? So
okay.
You want? There's a code. There's like the display on your radio is showing you numbers when you want it to be showing you like the radio station.
You turn it on and it says code such and such, and it won't turn on any radio and it won't play no CDs.
Oh, it's like
correct.
It's like an error message.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
On the front of the radio, you said it was in the back. Like to pull out the...
Well, he said, if you pay him $100, he'll fucking yank it out and look at the back and see if there's a code on the back to fucking put in the front to fucking make the thing go again.
Oh, you know, have you looked up the code on the internet? Because that's what I would recommend.
I have not looked up the code on the internet. You'd think a guy at the fucking dealership would be smart enough to do that. Being, I'm not sure if he had I think he had a computer right there because I fucking told him the name and address and everything. Yeah, and he typed it in.
Don't rely on the intelligence you perceive of other people.
Yeah, if you're gonna...
Other people are not as intelligent as the person that's doing the judging. Apparently, that's why we got good judges here in America, right, Kenny?
Yeah. If you get an error message on your...
Are you fucking kidding me?
If you get an error message with numbers,
you.
like on a machine that's giving you a specific error message, then those are usually pretty easy to diagnose with the internet.
You want to look it up and tell me?
No.
We don't have a computer in front of us. But if all else fails, Mr. Ginsu, if all else fails, just fix it with a hammer. You can fix anything with a hammer.
Well, just use your...
Even the broken window.
Look it up on your tablet. You can use your tablet and look it up. Don't you have your tablet with you?
What the fuck? You just started breaking up in the frickin'... I don't even know what the fuck. Your words got stretched out.
Use your tablet.
Use the tablet.
Yeah, look it up. Look up the code.
Or your phone. Whatever you got.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, you could probably fix it. It's probably not too hard of a thing. That's too bad, though. It seems like did you buy the car from this dealership?
No.
Oh, okay. So they don't owe you anything then. To fix the radio.
They don't owe us shit.
But they should.
They do.
You owe me.
They should know. They should know how to fix the radio, though. I think if they're the Honda dealership and they're dealing with Honda radio.
You think so, motherfucker? I mean,
it's not too hard.
How many times does that fucker go south on them?
I'll pull that radio out. Just give me $100.
It's not too hard to pull out a radio out of the dash yourself either. All you gotta do is unscrew a thing and pull it out, right?
Well, you would think. However,
but
it's hard to say. I've never actually gone into a Honda and fucking tried yanking the frickin' dash out. I like to yank the dash out of everything I own. My mom says, don't do that. Quit doing that.
Yeah.
Why would she say the something?
Because I like to get in there and look at all the wires and be able to see the wires and get access to the wires so that I can actually install a fucking stereo. And then you get a lot more leg room whenever there's no dash fucking board.
Yeah. I would rather trust you for my
remove the entire dashboard? Hello?
Did somebody say something?
You remove the dashboard out of the cars you drive?
I like to.
What? Does that look crazy?
My mom, I've done it enough times, my mom is pissed off at me for doing it.
Yeah. She shouldn't be. I trust you with all my
Do you just have no radio?
Repair.
Do you just not have a radio in your cars?
I got a radio in my car. I have a dashboard in my car.
Oh.
Only because my mom says, leave the fucking dashboard in your goddamn car.
What about the ones that you removed, though?
See, I'm the type of guy, I really wanted to fucking make my own dashboard, do a custom dash and shit.
Yeah.
But fuck, she just don't understand.
She doesn't understand.
Like, too high class, don't understand nothing, and it's I don't even want to explain it to her, so it's like, fuck it.
Yeah. What if
everyone should do a do-it-yourself dashboard?
If you remove your dashboard, where do you put your radio?
It's only temporary.
I hang it there from fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
There's fucking stuff to hang it from. You hang it in a different spot. Straight up and down, maybe. Or fucking you hang it on the firewall. Fucking...
What's a firewall?
Who cares?
Well, I know what a computer firewall is.
The fire in the ins and out of the freaking passenger compartment.
Oh, okay. That's probably good.
Do you want to hear me say stuff for about 2 minutes?
Oh, yeah. Carl's got something to say. Listen to this.
Yeah, go for it, motherfucker.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey, Dr. Carl, hurry up.
3, go. Yes. You're watching your daily hour.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's more silent than fucking anything.
Television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days on the years. YDHWM began
You have
September
got to be
19,
kidding me.
2010. Tapes a weekend advance.
My doctor
So if you're
doesn't even
watching
think that
this
this thing on my
TCTV,
fingers will work.
Channel 22, 11:30 p.m.
other
This
doctor said,
episode taped on the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episodes of the program on YouTube.com or YDHWM.com. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. You can also come on the program and do stuff, and we'll play your next commercial.
Just like Mr. Ginsu.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mr. Ginsu, you called in and left a message, and now we're talking to you on TV.
Every day, including
all the fucking time.
Yeah, nobody around Thurston County is calling us too much. But you guys can be like Mr. Ginsu. Mr. Ginsu's not even in Thurston County anymore, and he's still calling viewers, so call.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that, you little pricks?
You shouldn't call strangers pricks unless you know them.
How's the Oregon?
I can call them any fucking thing I want. It used to be my fucking neighbors.
Well, maybe I'll wear a pink tutu, but only if you tell me nice.
What?
Never mind.
I don't get it. What does that mean?
I kick in the pink tutu.
What's pink tutu?
No, if one is addresses me appropriately.
Oh, you're wearing it for cancer awareness. Breast cancer awareness is what you're doing.
I hated that ice bucket challenge. Shut up.
I don't get what the tutu's
I
about.
didn't. Who fucking said that?
I said it.
You said ice bucket challenge, or somebody said ice bucket challenge, and then you told them to shut up.
No, the ice. You said you put in a knot for cancer research. No, the ice bucket challenge.
Or let's play the next ice game.
Sucky. Okay.
What?
What? No, it was.
Pick a number.
I never said ice bucket challenge until after you said ice bucket challenge.
Well, yeah, for the water that you
and
dump on your head,
me to shut up
you could water flowers, and you could water, you could quench thirst.
I planted some marijuana. Can I water that?
Okay.
Back on your crop, huh?
Yep, I'm going to start another crop, see. And then I went out, I got me some, what do you call that, wheat. And I planted some wheat, and some wheat's coming up next to my marijuana plants.
What are you going to make some bread?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to fucking, what do you call that? Make marijuana wheat.
Okay.
What? What is that?
Marijuana wheat.
I want to see if I can... whenever they take all the little things from one plant and they put it in another plant, and then the wheat grow marijuana.
Crossbreeding. Yes. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, something like that. See?
What's it gonna do? Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be medicated wheat?
I'm gonna try.
What? I've never heard of that before. Is that a real thing?
It must be fake,
it's
unless
it's genetically modifying the wheat to where it grows marijuana. That or genetically modifying the marijuana to where it grows wheat.
You, sir, are not Monsanto, so you should not be doing that.
What's the point of that?
Well, see, down in Texas, they got this thing where they got soybeans, and they genetically modified these soybeans.
Yeah.
And now the motherfuckers that own the genetically modified soybeans have run everybody out of town who grows soybeans that aren't genetically modified. And
are you doing this for money?
They pretty much got them.
You can't do this for money.
Yeah, Monsanto, right?
Monsanto.
Hello?
De facto?
Monsanto. They do all that stuff.
Oh, well, that's quite possibly them. They're a bunch of assholes, and you have to buy the seeds from them.
Yes, burn your bridge before you
and then
get to it.
Then they'll let you grow the fucking soybeans. But if you don't got them kind of soybeans, they're pissed. And they tried to arrest some of them people and throw them out of town and shit.
Did they? Did it work?
Might have. I'm not sure.
I guess it works. Fucking, they got the whole thing locked down. Let's call it a monopoly.
You want a number? Here we go.
Right?
Pick a number.
I want number 6, as in 666.
Hey, 500 points. Is that what's the other one? You got 500 points. You're in the lead right now. So what's the point of the hybrid plant? I still don't understand the point of it.
There is no point.
It's so that I own the genetically modified plant.
Are you gonna
and nobody else can grow that fucking thing without my fucking permission.
Are you gonna patent it? You have to patent it.
Well, I ain't there yet. Whenever I get a working model, I will.
Is that
how can you patent life though?
Well, they've done it. How about
I know Monsanto's
You're
done
gonna become some kind of like plant scientist? Is that what's happening?
Monsanto's just a bunch of lawyers.
How do you even get them to grow together? You just tie them together with a rope and then they start growing together? Or like how does that work?
Slice them together. Slice them together at the genetic level. See.
How do you splice? How do you gene splice? So how are you planning on doing that?
You take little itty bitty pieces of this and you put it in that, and then whenever they grow, they go, "Oh, what the fuck am I?" They don't even know what the fuck they are. So then they just fucking. I don't want to say that R word.
What, race?
RNA? DNA?
Yeah.
What's the R word?
No, it's more on the.
What?
If you're not all there,
well,
you're a Carl.
You're human.
Yeah. If you're not all there, you're a Carl.
Are you saying retarded? Is that what the R word?
Oh.
Yes, that's the word, but you're not really supposed to say that because them poor little people feel bad whenever you say that.
Okay.
I got myself a new label now. Awesome.
No, Carl's very smart. I don't know. What about that though? I don't understand. What does that have to do with the plant?
Do you have a microscope at all, sir?
I'm confused.
Ugh.
What about the
maybe you should look it up on the internet.
About how to genetically combine plants?
That's right.
So you're gonna take the seeds, and then you're gonna chop them up into little pieces, and then roll them back together, and then they're gonna grow.
I'm going to take a little bit of this one and put it on that one, and a little bit of that one and put it on this one, and see which one goes the best. And one of them is going to be marijuana wheat or wheat marijuana.
Do you have a microscope at all so you can conduct your research?
You just cut two plants, and then you just put them together somehow, and then they start growing?
That's right, that's right. As long as you've got stuff that's already growing, you can take pieces of the DNA of one thing and put it on the other and make something else.
That's crazy.
No, if that happened before that, we would be all crossbred already, and we wouldn't have all these different.
Yeah, how come plants aren't just growing together all the time then?
Because people don't necessarily take them time to.
No, but Mother Nature, keeps everything down and all.
I think we're getting down to we gotta look at the commercial and play a final dice game. I think the show's getting closed pretty soon. What?
And they got a plant over there. I think it's somewhere in Africa. They got a plant that grows like 40 different kinds of fruit on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
It's blacked out. Yeah.
That's
look it up on the internet.
Yeah. Tuesday. Wait.
You'll go, what the fuck?
This is yesterday. This is from yesterday.
Oh.
No, this is today, and yesterday was yesterday.
Tuesday. Today's Tuesday.
Hey,
this is yesterday's commercial.
Did you know?
Look at this. Let's look at it anyway. Wait, let's
This
take a look.
is the 20th?
I'm confused.
Wait, no.
Did you know that kid from Back to the Future is supposed to come back today?
Is this the right?
There isn't another emergency.
This is yesterday's. This is yesterday's episode.
Did you know Marty McFly is supposed to come back today?
Yeah, with Dan.
I don't know.
What?
Coming up next
this
episode.
is yesterday's.
Oh, yeah, no, let's watch it anyway.
No.
Let's put it on.
Oh, Lord.
Let's take a look at yesterday's commercial.
Whenever Marty, did you know Marty McFly comes back?
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
yeah, like because we're
Marty McFly.
It's supposed to be the future. We don't have hoverboards or 3D sharks or crazy shoes.
Hey, listen,
on the time machine.
Broccoli slaw and all things.
Whenever they did the time machine, the date is today. And so Marty McFly showed up somewhere today.
He's back. Yeah.
Oh yes, an alien mega.
You got it, DeLorean.
Not.
Who's that? It's Carlito. Carlito's back. The dead bug is back. He's gone already one day.
Dead bug ceiling.
Yeah, it's a
Carlito.
new. It's
We
the
love it.
bug is returned.
Keep yourself.
It's reincarnated.
360-8360.
Is that Dan?
We're gonna look at the commercial from.
commercial.
We're gonna look at the commercial from last year now. That was a commercial from yesterday. Now we're looking at the commercial from last year.
Right. Never fucking mind.
What? What?
Yeah.
Marty McFly coming back today in Twin Pines, California. Is that where?
Yep.
Is that even a real place?
No.
I'm sure it is. It was in the movies.
Who did the music for this?
You can't believe everything you see on the silver screen.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Skag did?
Gag's music. Thanks, Gags. Thanks, Gags.
Yeah.
Look, it's Dan and Carl on Scary Month.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr.
We're talking about
Thanks, Dr. Thanks, Dr.
yelling at
King.
spiders.
Thanks, Dr. Mandy.
We're
Thanks,
talking
Dr.
about
Fetty.
flies.
And today's
Dr. Kenny.
scary word is rot. Check it out at 11:30 p.m.
Hurry!
2 a.m.
Watch the show!
Like right now.
Yeah,
What are you saying,
this.
Carl? Maybe.
Rot is scary a little bit, I think.
No.
Rot?
I disagree.
Oh, rot being scary?
Rock?
Rots. Rot, like rotten things. Things that are rotten.
Hang on, people.
Here, we're going to play the final dice game. It's the end of the show. We made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying.
Fucking barely.
Barely, huh? Yeah, we almost died. Here. Here it is. What's up? What is it? 1, 4, 4, 1. Looks like. Oh, I have a 3. Well, where'd the 3 come from, though?
Call 1.
Was that 3 supposed to be there?
No, this was,
it was something. No, it wasn't a 6. It was something else. It wasn't a 3 though. That's what I have. But Carl won anyway. Carl, you won. How do you feel? Speech.
It was a 5. I'm feeling good. Everything's good.
Carl won.
Everything's wonderful.
You're the only person we talked to today on the phone. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Fives, Carl Jr. Episode number day of the week, TCTV channel 22, 11:30 to 2 a.m. Yeah.
Well, there were 2 ones though as well.
YDHWM.com, check it out.
Thank you, Dave.
360-364 crew, guys on the crew. I'm doing things kind of if you want. Adrian, Bill, Bob, Grace,
Thank you,
Igor,
Dave and
Matt,
Zilker.
Roger, TCTV,
Hell yeah, dog.
The baby, Jordy E, Fabulous, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
Hell yeah, dog.
Only, hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, dog. Woo. Eat them, dog.
Bye.
Whoa, what the fuck? Take off, losers.
Coming up on the next episode of the program. Hey, Mr. Ginsu is on the phone. It's the commercial. Today we talked to Mr. Ginsu for a really long time. You're getting a new doctor, right? Or
Yep.
the doctor said the pain is in your mind. Maybe it is. Maybe you're just crazy.
Fuck.
YDHWM on Channel 22. Check it out. Scary. 360-364.
I'll leave a message.
And now that if the pain's in my mind, now I'm also depressed.